And I was the teen mom who wasn't supposed to graduate.
Wow.
I
So
was the
not one other
liability.
Black woman was in that class.
Yeah, there was a biracial guy who identified more as that is not a member, and there was a Black
Wow.
guy that left the first semester and dropped out, and then it was me, the only Black female. And those days were lonely. I remember sitting in con law, and I love my professor, Cedric Powell. He's at Howard now. It was me and him in the class. It was him and me in the class, and I would sit so close to him, like my desk was up against his desk, because they want to talk about, all of the civil rights movements and stuff, and they all looking at me like, you got the answer for your people. Like oh my God, I felt it. So it was a struggle, but my dad said that I'm stubborn. So if you tell me I cannot do something, I'm gonna do it bigger and better than what you told me I couldn't. He says that I always make things harder on myself and then rise to the occasion. So he's like, you couldn't, people didn't think you were gonna graduate high school, and so you went to college, got scholarships, graduated there. And I remember people telling me, isn't that good enough? I mean, you proved everybody wrong. You got your high school diploma and you got a college degree. What else do you want? I'm not stopping. Why I stop there? And so, yeah, I slummed and went to law school. I knew I loved entrepreneurship. So I did the MBA in entrepreneurship at the same time. So that when I came out, my goal was to go back to the community that I came from. When I met Johnny Cochran, I told him, I said, I know you and Claire Huxtable. That's it. She ain't real.
Wow.
She's not even real. I told him, I said, you're all I had to go by. I didn't know. I don't even think when I graduated, my parents could point out another Black attorney. So I
Wow.
wanted to come back to the community and actually serve in the community. In hindsight, I probably should have went back to corporate America, got that money, stack my bread, because I would be able to do more for more people. Because it's always easier to help people when you've already established. Me, I started on a $500 credit card, hung my shingle, and got to work immediately
Okay.
after I
So
graduated.
tell me about that. So you started your law firm right out of law school, is that correct?
Passed the bar. There was no taking it twice. I was like, we're going to get this. We're going to get it. I remember people panicking, like, oh my God, I think I missed a question. Hey, one time, one and done, I'm getting this. And I did. I passed it on the first time. I sought out another respected attorney. And I said, look, I'm going to start a practice. I got a kid at home. I got to make this happen. And he rented me a room in his office. And I told him, I said, if you let me start, I will have this month's, like, let me pay this month's rent at the end, and I'll pay you this month and the following month at the end of this month. I just need a start. And he said, cool. And by the end of the month, I had his rent money, and I kept doing it. By the next year, I ended up having a suite with like 5 or 6 other attorneys in my office. I had a full suite in one of the big buildings downtown, and most of us were Black women. That was the beautiful thing about it.
Mm,
um I kept trucking.
wow. Okay, so you're a Black woman in the South, which I guess Kentucky is considered the South. We ain't the North, but so deep South people think that we're the North, but we ain't the North, right? So,
No, we just
Louisville,
out.
Kentucky is not exactly a place that's historically known for, giving amazing opportunities to Black people.